Guys, welcome back to my channel. So I thought I would do a weekly warm reviews. Even though it's not been a full week yet, I feel like I've got enough to talk about and get through that I don't want to wait until the end of the week because I'm afraid I'll forget the scents or how they performed, all that kind of stuff. So I just thought I'd try to do this while I had plenty of stuff, because my last video also was very long, so I was like, I don't need to be doing another 40-minute review video. So I've gotten through quite a bit. One thing that I've realized through this process is getting through your stuff and actually starting to warm it. You start to realize what you like and what you don't like. And I would honestly say some of these things, out of everything I warmed, I would say I probably have about a 30% repurchase rate at this point. So it's really good if you're, if you're stuck, like you want to do a wax ban or something and you're kind of stuck, start going through your stuff and you will really start to find out what you like and what you don't like. And you might be surprised at how much stuff that you really don't like. So there's a few things that I was just like, I'm warming through this stuff and I'm just like, yeah, I wouldn't repurchase that. So it's really helping me kind of like figure out what I like, what I don't like, what I'm going to be repurchasing and not repurchasing. So let's get the elephant out of the room. So I made the cluster F of mistake of painting my nails yellow. I don't know. I saw this yellow color a while ago. This is called I Just Can't Copacabana. And I just thought, I saw it on swatches and I thought, oh, this is so freaking gorgeous. So I put it on my nails and I was like, ooh. So what I did is I went ahead and I took this is called Muppets World Tour. If it'll focus. Muppets World Tour. And if you can kind of see, it's kind of got this like blue and like gold thing going on. So I put it on my thumbnail. And I think it just made the color like kind of this gold color it made it a lot more wearable for me. So I just put it on like my ring finger just to kind of, I don't know, so I could still wear the yellow. But this is probably coming off pretty soon just because it is just not, it's not pretty. So yeah, so thankful I do like this color quite a bit. This one, I mean, is like gorgeous. If you can kind of see the, let's see, is it gonna focus? Okay, so you can kind of see it's got this like blue, you can see those little blue flecks. I love blue. Just really pretty color combination, I think. So yeah, I really like that one. So that helped me figure out that I do like that glitter quite a bit. This yellow, I don't know. This also, the application of this is super streaky. I think even when I got it on, it's still, I don't know, it just really shows your nail beds in a bad way. I think I need some of that glue that you put around your nail beds so you don't get crap all over them. But yeah, anyways, we're just gonna go with it. All right. Let's go ahead and just dive right in. I wrote scent descriptions down for most of these things. Some of them I just wrote down, like if it was a long scent description, I just wrote down like what I was smelling. So I'll tell you all right now, when you go up and look up some of these scent descriptions for some of these things, it's like 10 miles long. And I'm just like, nobody ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I never can talk in the morning or any time of day for that matter. Let's just be honest. What else is I going to say? Oh yes, I'm not warming that much in Scentsy warmers anymore. I'm really only warming Scentsy, or I do find that Super Tarts does pretty well in Scentsy, which is odd because Scentsy warmers don't really get hot enough to warm down Super Tarts, but I think Super Tarts is so strong that, or most of it is that when you put it in a Scentsy warmer, it still burns the oils off anyways. So yeah, so back in the bedroom, I've been using some Scentsy and Super Tarts, but everything else I use either my 20-watt Walgreens, my 20-watt Glade, or my 24-watt Mainstays. Those are like my main warmers. And then if I use like a little piece of wax, like a sample or something, it's usually in my daughter's Scentsy warmer plug-in in her bathroom, just so you kind of have like an idea. Let's go ahead and get started with clamshells. So let's go ahead and start with Metropolis from Super Tarts. This is sugar dusted ginger root and fresh mint. This one I thought smelled so good. I was like, I kept sniffing and I'm like, I had to really try to look for this one though. And I thought, is this what I'm smelling that smells so good? But honestly, the throw was so low that I honestly do not know if this is what I was smelling or what. The most I could get out of this was like a sweet mint smell. Man, I wish this one was stronger. It just smelled so, like what I was smelling smelled so good. Yeah, I put low scent throw, and then what I could smell, I said it smelled like a sweet mint. Now if you look, I'm trying to get through my Super Tarts clams because if you look, they're getting, so I don't know if that had anything to do with the throw. However, I have had other ones that are like this, you know, smushy, but I still got a good scent throw. So I don't know. I don't really know. I'm not going to rebag. No. I'm just not going to do it. This one, I mean, I feel like this one would be such a pretty scent if it was just a little bit stronger. And I did my normal, you know, routine of, you know, warming it in a place where I could really smell it. So I don't know. I don't know what happened with that one. That one seemed like it'd be really pretty though. This one I thought I would totally love. This is Sleepy Beauty, and this is lavender cream, rose jam, and birthday cake. And I just like, this one to me just smelled so good. I love lavender cream, I love rose jam, and birthday cake, you know, surprisingly has grown on me. However, this one to me, the lavender cream and the rose jam were like fighting with each other. It was like I could get the lavender cream and then I'd smell rose jam, and then I'd smell lavender cream and then I'd smell rose jam. I wasn't getting a lot of birthday cake, surprisingly. It was mostly lavender cream and rose jam. I love rose jam like the most. Like that's probably my favorite, but they just weren't mixing well. It was like they were fighting each other in the warmer, and the fight wasn't a good one. It was like, I don't know how else to describe it. It was just really odd the way the scents were coming off together. It was like, I don't know. It was like they weren't mixing well or something. I don't know. I just didn't have good luck. I had, let's see, what did I have? A medium throw, though this one was lighter than I thought it was going to be. I thought with rose jam in it and lavender cream are usually two of our super strong scents. And usually birthday cake is a strong one. It just wasn't that strong for me, but the fact that the two scents were fighting each other so much, I'm kind of glad it was a medium throw, because I feel like if it had been any stronger, I just feel like lavender cream and rose jam just didn't work well together, for my nose anyways. I wanted to love that scent so bad. Okay, this next one, which is kind of a surprise sleeper scent for me, Cedric. I've been holding off on warming this just because I didn't know how I was going to like it. I do like kettle corn, but I've been using a lot of the kettle corn potion pack, and I'm kind of over it. This one, however, was really nice. This one was strong, and I did use the whole clamshell in my kitchen though. I did do 2 cubes in each of the warmers because I was finding this week I just wasn't getting the throw that I wanted from stuff. So I just went balls to the wall and used the whole clam. Not obviously in one warmer, but 2 cubes in each of my 20-watt warmers in my kitchen. My kitchen's a weird spot anyways. I know I say that every video, but just so to clarify, sometimes it's hard to get a good throw in there. So this one was beautiful. I don't really think I got any macarons or macaroons. I got the kettle corn and the Hufflepuff. So what really worked about this scent is that the sweetness of the banana, the Hufflepuff, and then the saltiness of the kettle corn. The both of these scents mingling together was just like the perfect combination. It was like a salty Hufflepuff. It was really nice. If you don't like banana scents, I would say try this one anyways, because this one was good. I really liked this one. Now after about 4 hours, it got sickly sweet to me. It was good at first, and then I was just like, this is too much. And it also could have been that I used the whole clamshell too as well. I could have toned it down, but I think just the scent in general just got to be too much for me. But what did I put on this one? Oh yeah, I put got too sweet after 4 hours. So, but this one was strong, and I did like the blend. It gave me an idea of what to use with the rest of my kettle corn potion pack. I have another scent that I think would go well with that. Okay, this one is another one that I thought I would completely love, and I sort of do. This is Carlisle. This is Soothing Chamomile Blossoms and Sweet Huckleberries. Now, I am a big lover of sweet huckleberries. I think people should use more huckleberries in blends than blackberry, because I think sweet huckleberries is more of like a realistic scent than blackberry. You know how blackberries sometimes can come off kind of floral? I feel like huckleberries is more of like a true scent, if that makes any sort of sense. This one. So mostly I got huckleberries out of this one, and what did I put? Oh, I put this wouldn't be a repurchase. I thought it was. because that chamomile blossoms, I just thought that would just be such a lovely scent. It smelled really good in the clam. I didn't have any weird issues. It was kind of a medium scent throw. It wasn't that strong. The huckleberries just kept shooting out at me as far as scent, and I feel like the chamomile blossoms were there, but I mean, you really had to smell hard. I feel like maybe they just toned the sweet huckleberries down a little bit, but I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it was just like a sweet floral, but I thought the chamomile blossoms would be more calming, I think, is what I was thinking. Or what I meant to say is I was hoping that the chamomile would come out more with those huckleberries, because I just thought that would be such like a soothing blend. But really all I got was just kind of like a soft huckleberry scent, which I guess is maybe what Super Tarts is going for. I don't know. All right, this one was really nice. This one here is from Scentsy, and this was a Zen Garden, and I put for the scent notes, this is so weird. It was ripe honeydew, freesia, and water lotus. I would have never ever imagined that that's what was in here. This one reminded me of like a salty sea air blend, to be honest. It was salty sea air-esque. It wasn't quite salty sea air, but that's what it reminded me of. I think the water lotus is what gave it like kind of like a watery note. This was like spa-like. It was beautiful. I really enjoyed it. Some of the rooms I got a decent scent throw, and other rooms I got a better scent throw. The smaller rooms was the stronger scent throw. I put it in the bedroom, and it was like a medium scent throw. I didn't really get that great of a scent throw, but it was about a medium overall. It wasn't bad. You know, if I could get this one again, I probably would. This one was really nice. But again, that ripe honey, I don't smell honeydew. I don't smell honeydew at all. And freesia, I never know what freesia smells like, but it was mostly like a water spa, maybe with a little bit of green. If you like salty sea air, I can see you liking this blend. Okay, this next one is Seashore, and I had to bag it because I don't know, let me see if I can find where the oil hit. I don't know if you can see it. It's in here. Oh, maybe you can kind of see it right here. I don't know if you can see the oil like dripping down, but I opened this one up and freaking oil spilled out everywhere. I was so pissed. I was like, really? So I had to put it in a polypropylene bag. So this is, I think there's a long scent description for, did I say what it was? Seashore. There's a long scent description for this, I think. I just wrote down what I smelled. Sea salt, sharp grapefruit, and lemon. This one was very beachy without the suntan lotion scent. I really liked this one. This one was just a pretty, let me see if I can open the bag and get a whiff without getting oil all over the effing place. Yeah, and you could smell that grapefruit. It was kind of like, I didn't expect the grapefruit, but it melded really well with the sea salt. It was very pretty. It was like kind of like one of those ones that is kind of a little bit sharper than like your average beach salty sea air type thing. So I really like that one. I'm gonna put this one over here because it looks like crap. Okay, I finished up, oh no, wait. Let's just talk about this one since I talked about this one last week really quick. Painting the Roses Red. You can see the clamshell is totally, it is messed up bad. So, however, the scent did fine. This is, like I said, this was probably from 2014. It did well. I did this, I had one last cube and I did it in my daughter's Scentsy warmer in her bathroom. To me, this always smells like rose jam, even though the scent description is buttercream frosting, coconut cream pie, raspberries, and roses. And yeah, I did do this in the bathroom, and it came off as, just like I said before in my last video, it came off like a rose jam. I think what throws me off is the coconut cream pie. Coconut cream pie, I just don't know what it smells like. So when I smell this, it smells like rose jam to me. Rose jam with like something a little bit different. I just never know how to describe this one, but it's really pretty. I do like that one quite a bit. Stick that there. Okay, the next one I got from a D-Stash. I think this is from Devin, perhaps. I don't know. From a D-Stash from her. This is Happy Unbirthday. This one, I did the full clam in my kitchen. Like I said, I'm getting, like with air conditioning running and stuff, I'm just going for it with some of these clams because I want to be able to smell stuff. So this is, thankfully she had the description written down so I didn't have to do it, thank you. Birthday cake with mounds of sugary cotton candy icing. I mostly got the cotton candy icing. That's all really that I was smelling. I was expecting more of like a complex blend. This one to me was just like, this is actually probably would have been a good blender scent. Just because it was cotton candy icing, that was all I was really getting from it. It's just straight cotton candy icing. This actually, I wish I had blended it with something just because, I don't know, I felt like this one maybe would have been better as a blender. It was a medium scent throw, which I used the whole clamshell, 2 cubes each in my kitchen. And yeah, I could smell it for sure when I walked in, but it wasn't like one of those super strong, complex blends. It was really like kind of a simple blend. Okay, so that's all my clamshells. Let's jump into, I think these are all, yeah, these are all Tiffany candles here. I think, yeah, okay. So let's do Tiffany candles really quick. Let's go ahead and start off with this one. This one I just warmed yesterday, Country Berry Hotcakes. So I've been trying Country Berry Hotcakes from a few different vendors, and every one I get a weird note. Now, when this one first started off, I was like, this one might actually be okay. It was, you got a berry note and you got like this hotcakes bakery note. It was really pretty, really bakery. When I say lovely or delicious, wait, what did I say? Lovely? Did I say it was lovely? I don't know. When I say lovely, I just mean like the bakery component was good. After it warmed off for about, I don't know, 3 hours, it started to go really funky, and that's the problem I get with other vendors with Country Berry Hotcakes, but the other vendors start out funky in the first place. This one started out okay, and then it turned into pure like funk. I don't know what it is about this oil. Like, I just think vendors can't find like a good oil for this because everyone I've tried has been odd. Yeah, it just smelled really good in the beginning. It was strong. It was very strong, but then when it goes funky and it's strong, it's not good. So that one was strong, but not my favorite. This one is definitely a repurchase. I freaking love this scent. I have it going in my kitchen now. This one is gorgeous. Out of everything I've warmed, yeah, probably out of everything I warmed this week, I would say this is in the definitely the top 3. I need to look and see what else I wanted to see, but this one, oh, this one is beautiful. This is, if you like salty sea air, you would definitely like this one. It's along that same line, obviously because it has sea salt. I've never had like a white sage. White sage is beautiful, but it's really like a salty sea air type scent, but a little bit different and more beautiful. I love this scent. I would love to see like some mixes with that. It's gorgeous, really gorgeous. Okay, Black Raspberry Vanilla. Now, sadly, this one, I only got a very low, I would say low to medium throw on this one. I could smell it, but it was hard to detect, which is odd because most Black Raspberry Vanillas are, oh, I just noticed vanilla is Valilla. Tiffany, I'm just messing with you. I make mistakes all the freaking time, especially spelling errors, pronunciation errors, the list could go on and on. Anyways, but however, on the good note of this is, maybe this was just a dud, but I would say her Black Raspberry Vanilla is more of a authentic one. The last few that I've had from some other vendors have been very artificial smelling and just have a very odd note. This one was sweet and really perfect, but it was, yeah, it was like a light to medium throw. So I need to fix this, hold on. I feel like I'm channeling my inner Ashley Pedersen because I feel like she keeps everything so neat and I feel like I need to keep up that standard. Okay, so the next one is Apple Mango Tango, and I actually really enjoyed this. Even though I don't enjoy the Apple Mango Tango like laundry scent, this one was actually quite pretty. I feel like it wasn't heavy laundry whatsoever. It was more of like, it smelled like Apple Mango Tango, and I usually don't like that detergent. Like, well, I do like it, but I got kind of sick of it. This one is just really pretty. I wouldn't mind having that in a 3-pack whatsoever. Salty Sea Air. I was afraid that this one wasn't going to perform very well, but I left it in the room and then I came back and it was throwing fairly strong, so I was happy about that. This one is just gorgeous. It's just your basic Salty Sea Air, but it was really pretty. I really like it from Tiffany's. Yeah, this was in my daughter's room in a 24-watt warmer, and I was really worried. I was like, why am I not smelling anything? So I left the room, you know, I kind of aired out my nose, and then I came back a little bit later and it was throwing a lot stronger, so I was happy because it was a great scent. I love Salty Sea Air. I don't know, why is Salty Sea Air so popular? Like, everybody, I think most people like it, but I mean, people, like, I keep just hearing people, you know, it was like that with Pink Sugar for a while, and I know like Lavender Cream or Lavender, everybody goes like ape over these certain scents. And right now it seems to be Salty Sea Air. So I don't know, it's just weird how like there's like little trends and like scents. Okay, this next one is Purple Sandalwood from Tiffany. And this is a little sample. This one was it was like, I think the scent description is like a heady sandalwood, violets, and a bunch of other stuff I didn't write down, but this is just what I got out of it. To me, I liked it on cold, but on warm, I just wasn't liking. I don't think I like sandalwood very much on its own, and this is pretty strong sandalwood. I think the purple is supposed to be the violets, which I do like violets, but for me, this one was more of like a very floral violet. This one was very strong, however, I just didn't prefer it, or I didn't like it, so again, get you to I'm like totally trying to be neat. Okay, let's get into some of these other, these are just kind of some randoms. Okay, so this was a sample from my friend Candy. This is Sassy Girl Aroma Yuzu Salty Sea Air. This was gorgeous. The yuzu is a very like bitter orange, but it softened up after a little bit, and I really did like it. I do like yuzu. I've had it before, I think from Scentsy. Scentsy had like a yuzu scent a long time ago, and it was just gorgeous. I would definitely look for this in chunk bags if it came around, which I haven't seen it in the last few replenishes. I'm gonna hold off on those for a second. This one, Blackberry Summer Cake, I don't really remember it that well. I do remember liking it. I didn't write scent descriptions down. I put that it was not heavy blackberry. You could smell the blackberry, but it wasn't like dominating the whole scent. Yeah, it was like a sweet blackberry, so that's all I'm going to say about that, because I just don't remember it. It was in my daughter's bathroom, and obviously I don't spend all my time in the bathroom. I'm happy to report that the Bathing Garden Big Top Lemonade did super well in my daughter's bathroom. If you remember last week, I did not have good luck because I had a smaller sample. This was a much larger, well, not that much larger, but it was just enough to put in that warmer, and it did phenomenal. I love this scent. I'm so glad I have a clam in it. And I felt like it was long lasting as well. Like, I kept it in the warmer for quite a while. I really like that one. It's just a good lemonade scent. So glad. One thing I figured out this week from Miss Melanie, I put this in, I cut it in half because it was a pretty big flower, if you can see by the size of the bag. It's one of those big flowers that she does. And this one is a mix of watermelon, cantaloupe, and honeydew. Now this one I cut in half, and I split it between two 20-watt warmers in the computer room. That's a big room in there, and this one was coming out of the door. So if you like this kind of scent, I would highly recommend this one. This sample was strong. However, I figured out that I do not like watermelon and wax. I think it was the watermelon. Honeydew and cantaloupe are probably along the same vein, so I probably won't like those either. But yeah, I was not feeling this one. I felt sick. So watermelon and in fact, I put some scents together, some things that I wanted to destash, and I threw a few of the watermelon scents that I did have from vendors because I knew I just wasn't gonna like watermelon and wax. It probably smells really good to some people, but for me, it was like, no, 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 no. Could I be more dramatic about that? But no, it was like just a big fail for me. I was just like, as soon as it started pouring out of that room, I was like, no. But if you like those kind of scents, Miss Melanie was strong. I hope I didn't order it in my last order. I feel like I did because I was like in a weird mood and I was like, let's try some new stuff. But yeah. Tokyo Nights from Candles from the Keeping Room. This one was beautiful as well. There's a lot of stuff going on in this one, but I wrote down amber and plum because I think that's what I got most. The amber on warm was a little strong. On cold, I loved the scent. But on warm, the amber kind of took a lot. Let me try that again. The amber kind of took over the scent. I wasn't really getting any plum, but I think they describe this as fruity and exotic, and I would say that for sure. I could definitely feel like the Asian influence in here. I don't know how to describe an Asian influence, but it really did smell like you were walking into somewhere like really exotic, you know? This one was great. Sea salt and yuzu from Candles from the Keeping Room. Now these were sample sizes as well. I was using them in my daughter's 24-watt mainstays. And this one was older, on the older side, but it was strong. I was getting mostly sea salt and like a green note. I wasn't really getting yuzu, which is like that bitter orange smell. I wasn't getting that at all. I was getting mostly sea salt and like a green type of note, which is weird because yuzu is like a bitter, fruity orange scent. So yeah, I don't know why I wasn't getting that, but it was good. I liked it just the way it was. I wouldn't have liked the yuzu in it, I don't think. All right, so let's move on to some scent shots, and then I'll move on to some bags and potion packs that I got into. So this is like the logic for you. Destination Wax Coffee Hazelnut. So I wrote a scent description. Coffee hazelnut is hazelnut coffee. Let's go figure. And geez, this one was strong. I cut this one in half and I put it in my kitchen. Again, hard to get a good scent throw in there. This one was kicking some butt. However, I would find with most coffee scents, I don't have a problem getting a strong throw. Anyways, coffee's usually just one of those scents that throws no matter what, it's going to be strong. So, yeah. I wouldn't go and say Destination Wax is the strongest throwing wax I've ever found, because not just based on this scent shot, because coffee usually does throw pretty well for me. Now in the scent shot cup, it smells weird. It doesn't smell that great, but once you get it warmed up, it's a true coffee, and you can smell that hazelnut in there. I really did like this one. This was a good one. But it's a lot like a lot of other coffee scents too, so I don't like originality. I wouldn't like, you know, jump out and say that would be a repurchase. Okay, this one is hard for me to describe because I kind of got probably a light to medium scent throw. I could smell something happening. Now the problem with this from Bonjour, this is called the Pearl, obviously, is I only have one scent shot. So I have to figure out where I'm gonna warm it. I cut it in half and put it in my computer room, which is a large room. Now, I probably should have just maybe done the whole the whole scent shot in one area. Okay, sorry, I got interrupted there. I probably should have just done the whole scent shot in just one room, and probably a smaller room at that. Like I probably should have done half of a scent shot in my daughter's room to really get the full effect of this one. This one was just like a light to medium. I was really only getting like a powder, kind of like a soapy, what's the word, calming note to this, but I couldn't really smell it that well to really judge it completely. So there's that. Okay, this one did a little bit better. This was in the computer room as well, and I cut it in half. This is Sonic Screwdriver, and this is Orange, Strawberries, and Booze. This one was actually really pretty. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about the booze, because I'm more of a fizzy pop girl, but this is kind of like a bitter orange. The strawberry sweetened it out, and then you could definitely smell like the booze. It wasn't like a champagne, I don't think. So I don't really like champagne and wax. I don't know. I like this one, and I could smell it. It wasn't like super strong, knock you out of the water type of scent, but it was like a nice scent. Like it'd probably be good if you had like guests or something. It would probably wouldn't overwhelm them. Okay, let's jump into, let's talk about these bags really quick, and then I'll jump into the last thing. Oh wait, I've got one thing back here. Let's jump into Sassy Girl Aroma really quick. So this bag I got from a D-stash. The girl was really sweet, but the bags were like super like messy. So I'm trying to, and these bags, you know, to be honest, don't really hold up well, because the ones that I've gotten in the mail have been like kind of squished up and whatnot. So it's fine. This is Peppermint Meringue. This is a gorgeous nighttime melt. I've been in love with peppermint lately, and Peppermint Meringue was just, I only have a little bit left, so I'm probably going to use it for one more nighttime melt. And then I'll do like more of a review, but yeah, there's not much to say about this except it's just a sweet peppermint and it's just really soothing and calming. Just really nice. Oops, looks like you're not going to stand up, are you? Nope. All right, we're just going to let you fall. This one I've been warming as well throughout the week. This is peppermint, Rosemary's Love Potion, eucalyptus, and spearmint. I think Rosemary's Love Potion is lavender, rosemary, mint, something else. I can't think of what it is right now, but this is a gorgeous blend. The eucalyptus really comes out in this. I'm trying to think what else I smell. Oh, the rosemary mint, the peppermint, spearmint. All of the mints. It's like mint goodness. This one is a great bedtime blend as well. I've been using this one almost every night and I still have a lot of chunks in here to go. So I might put this one aside so I don't burn myself out on it because I have been warming it every night, but it's lovely. I love that one. And from my friend Devin, she sent a sample for me in Salty Sea Air. Well, actually, this is more than a sample. Salty Sea Air. I haven't finished it. Obviously, I've only warmed it one time. Sweet marshmallow. Oh, toasted marshmallow, sorry. And graham crackers. This one, I don't know what it is about this one. You get like a bakery note. It's very calming. Let me just say that. First of all, it's very calming, but you get bakery. The toasted marshmallow, the marshmallow is gorgeous in here. And it's like mixed with those graham crackers. It's just yummy. Like I never thought I'd like a graham cracker scent. This one I totally do. It almost reminded me of, like I kept thinking of like a toasted marshmallow like over the fire. Because it was kind of giving me like maybe like a bonfire bliss kind of note. Even though there's no fire note in here, I just for some reason my head just kept thinking of like being on the beach toasting marshmallows. I don't know. I need to I'll warm this some more and then come back with a better review after I've warmed it some more because I've only warmed it once. But it was a good strong throw. I felt like it went forever. I'm really liking Sassy Girl so far. What I've warmed, I mean everything has performed really well except for like 2 things that I've tried. So, but other than that, I've had really good luck. Okay, let's do potion packs, and that's all that I have. So I've got through quite a few potion packs, and I'm just going to talk about them really quick. Okay, so now I had saw on Super Tart site that there was a rain sampler, and one of the mixes with rain was cotton candy or cotton candy frosting. So I went ahead and I warmed rain and cotton candy frosting together. This was gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I loved... Why did I say that 3 times? There was no need for that. Okay, so rain and cotton candy frosting was lovely. I didn't expect that at all. I don't know why. I just kind of thought, it'll smell good, but I loved this blend together. It was lovely. Now, I'm going to talk really quickly. Oh, the cotton candy frosting really came out too. I've never had cotton candy frosting on its own, but this one is really strong and stands pretty good on its own. So mixing with that rain was like the perfect match. So really quick, I'm just going to talk about the difference between rain and seaside because I was really trying to smell them side by side to see like what the difference was. So now rain is more, and I guess it makes sense, but sometimes things, you just don't know. So I just thought I'd just give my opinion. But rain to me is more of like a sweet water note, whereas seaside has that sharpness of like that salt. And it's more of like water coming off of the ocean. Yeah, it's definitely a sharper scent. It's more of like water coming off the ocean versus rain, which is more of like, it's like a sweeter water note. So hopefully that helps a little bit. They are very different though, so I just thought I'd point that out. They are 2 different scents for sure. So I did rain and cotton candy frosting. All right, so you can put rain down because that's the only thing I blended with was rain and cotton candy frosting. And then I did cotton candy frosting. Well, I did this again because I was trying to finish this up, but honestly, I'm pretty sick of it at this point. I did, let's see, I did Macintosh apple, which you can see I still have one cookie left. I don't know what I'm going to mix that with, but I need to mix it with something because I'm getting sick of Macintosh apple. I'm going to put these away, I think, because I'm tired of them. Kettle corn and cake batter, and then I threw in a cotton candy frosting, which I'm mad that I did that because there really wasn't any need with the cake batter. But anyways, this just made like a circus concession type. Really all I could smell was the kettle corn and mac apple out of these, really. So cake batter, I'm probably going to try to warm with something a little bit different to see if it comes out a little bit more. So almost done with those. Well, those anyway. Okay. And then what did I do? Oh yeah. Yesterday I did Seaside and Clean Cotton in the bedroom, and this was a gorgeous scent. Gorgeous. I loved this. It was like perfect together. Clean Cotton mixed with a lot of things. Clean Cotton is a good blender scent, even though, I don't know. I think Super Tarts has a Clean Cotton lemonade scent. Let's see, what else could you blend Clean Cotton with? There were some other blends I had in mind, but any of like the clean scents, you could probably warm with this, like maybe Cactus and Sea Salt might be a good one. I don't know. But Clean Cotton and Seaside were winners for sure. Okay, the last one I'm going to talk about, let's see, did I get all the ones that I did? Yeah. The last one I did was weed. Now, this is not marijuana. This does not smell like marijuana whatsoever. It's just, you're not going to walk back into your room and be like, who's been smoking marijuana back here? It's not that scent at all. This one, the closest I can describe to what this smells like. This one was strong, by the way. I like chopped up some of the little shapes and put them in all three of my computer room warmers. This one, I don't even know how to describe. Like, it kind of smells like a marijuana, but it's not. It's not like the true authentic, like if someone is smoking a bowl in the computer room, that's not what you would walk into. I just got a scent shot from Bonjour with marijuana and brownie batter. That one smells like a true marijuana. This one is more of like, if you like, I would say like a sage or like maybe a basil or kind of like an herbal green note. It kind of reminds me, even though it's not the same whatsoever, but when I was trying to think of what this would be closest to, it sort of reminds me of a eucalyptus, sort of. And I was trying to think like, what's the closest thing I've smelled to this? And I would say like sage, basil, or maybe like a little bit of eucalyptus mixed in. It's a very clean scent, like a green, clean scent. So if you like fresh air type scents or like clean type scents, even though it's more on like the, what's the word, the herbal side, I think you would like this. I didn't hate it, that's for sure. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it or not, but I wish I could find something to mix with it. Yeah, so that was it. And then of course I finished cotton candy frosting. This one was really good. I mixed with stuff, was just awesome. It didn't smell that strong in the bag, I think, when I first got it. So yeah. Okay, so that is everything that I warmed, I think. Which, like I said, I got through a lot of things and I wanted to talk about them before I forgot because I didn't want to go. Today's Wednesday, so I think I've been warming for when did I film my, I don't know. Anyways, my melting basket is still very full, so I might have to throw some more things in there for the bathroom for my daughter's Scentsy warmer because I don't think I have a lot of small quantities and things. I'm not really sure. I'll have to check out that situation. I might also try to grab some more Scentsy stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do right now because I don't really want to make another melting basket video because I still have quite a bit in my melting basket right now. So I don't know. I might make a small one. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that because I need to add some more stuff in there. Okay, that's it. That is my warm review. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any comments love when you guys comment. I've noticed that I've been getting quite a few comments on my videos, and I love that. I love seeing what you guys have to say about things. I will say I was not loving the Super Tarts potion packs for a while, but now that I'm like kind of using them and mixing them up and stuff, I'm really am starting to like them a little bit more. So yeah, okay, I am gonna pull some things for another melting basket just because I need to re-add some things in there. But yeah, okay, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.